Now let's talk about the Africa Anti-Corruption Day. That was yesterday. It was marked yesterday and is related to what the Daily Nation has led with here. Uhuru saying that I was soft, but Kalua will jail the thieves. Before we get into the nitty-gritties of that, straight question, Dr. Kalua. Did the duo fail in dealing with corruption adequately? Because it seems to be an admission here when he says, I was soft, but Kalua will jail the thieves. In a city rally, the president admits that he chickened out on dealing with the thieves and other crooks in his government, but promises that Raila Odinga's running mate will do the dirty job if elected to the office next month. Did they fail to deal with corruption?
It depends on where you're sitting, Trevor. Failing is a very flat statement that everybody, when you go to them, they will respond that it was difficult because of this. Haven't you heard the president say it? Isn't that a situation? Let me tell you where we have failed. It is not them that have failed. It is us as the electorate on Bija that has failed. We elected a team of members of parliament who, when they got to parliament, they downgraded the leadership and integrity as presented in the constitution. There is desperation in the constitution and the law that follows that of 2012, and they downgraded it so that it does not capture what is supposed to be captured, because it's supposed to be straightforward. It's not that when you elect so-and-so is going to jail people. It's supposed to be constitutional. And let me give you an example for ease of understanding. When parliamentarians got to their position, looked at the constitution and the law that was supposed to be made, what did they do? Instead of applying what the constitution says, they downgraded it by saying that it should be up to the entire process should go to the appellate position, so that, you know, normally and in the standard way, you are guilty, you are innocent until proved guilty. But these guys went further until you exhaust the appellate process. So that if you are a thief and you have been caught stealing in the real act, and everybody knows and they can see it, then you are okay. And you can even go out on bail and you still serve in the same office that you have been stealing, and you're still okay. Who did that? It is our members of parliament. Not all of them. I have very good friends there. People that I know would not vote for such a thing. But why are Kenyans... You know very well that this character is corrupt. And this character has dealt with public funds in one way or another, and they end up in court, in parliament. They want to go and deal with this kind of a situation. So when we say that they have failed on what? We are the ones who elected leaders who went to change the law and downgrade what the constitution is. And in fact, allow me to take this opportunity on your set today. What we need to bring out, Trevor, is a situation, because you normally declare your public wealth. At the point that you go and say that now I am a public figure and I want to vie for a public position, your wealth should be known to Kenyans in public. It should not be taken to the side. It should be in public, be known that Trevor owns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 1 year later, when that is being updated and you have another 2 billion shillings, you need to explain to Kenyans where you got the 2 billion shillings. And therefore, we are failing in that process, and the ESCC has the opportunity to use the law in their hands, because the information about public ownership of property and assets is in the hands of ESCC. We need to support them. I encourage everyone in the ESCC to take up their opportunity and not lose what is godly given to them, because everyone is given an equal opportunity by God to give the best that they can do. Of course, to come back to you. To those who much is given, much more is expected. from our leaders. We expected them to push some of these things, to be able to declare their assets as they once promised to do in public. They have failed in doing that, and therefore the rest follows in a way that can be done. But of course there is leniency, as has been put, and I can see an opportunity that is so obvious for Kenyans to elect the right people that are going to change the status quo in a manner that posterity will judge them right.